just from a broad perspective, how do you think the addition of Bryn and also the addition of DeMarcus can help you guys when he's able to play?
I think it can help us. They're talented. They are talented players, of course. I think they can help us a lot. Um, DeMarcus, we know that he's a all-star caliber player. He had injuries in the past, and I think that's the reason why he kind of didn't find a team or whatever. And Forbes, he's the shooter. He's a really really good player to have on your team.
Do you ever go with an offer input to either Tim or Malone, or do they ever come to you?
Uh,
You just trust them?
I mean, that's their job probably. I mean, it's team job, so that's
Well, sorry.
that's it.
Seems like Jaws kind of taking a lead this year. Is there one area where you feel like he's really elevated his game, or is it just kind of a little bit of improvement in a lot of different
I mean,
areas?
he's playing on a really high level. The guy's amazing. You know, he scored 38. How many? Yeah, 38 today. So he was really good. He controlled the game. He was pushing the plays. Of course, he made the mistakes, but he keep playing, and he's really good.
What makes Memphis so difficult? Like Malone mentioned, their size, their length. I think 10 blocks tonight, 58 inside. Like, what makes them so tough?
I mean, the way how they play, you know, they today they didn't have shooters, but they made 7 threes in the first half, in the first quarter. They made a big three in the end. Jackson made a big three in the end. I mean, kind of, you know. Um but yeah, they're attacking the paint. They live in the paint, and when they're healthy, they can make shots. You know, so and they're long, they're athletic, they're attacking the glass, offensive glass, and they're really good defensive team. So it seems like there as a group, as a team, they made a big upgrade.
Nikola, in the fourth quarter, there were a lot of instances I think where you either received the ball or you were trying to call for the ball, and the defense was collapsing on you so much that either it was just a difficult pass to make for your teammates or a really tough entry pass. How is that? How do you think you guys have progressed in that area this year? Like, is that somewhere where you think you guys have improved spacing the court, or is that
Uh,
something that you still need to improve?
I mean, I think we improve, and you know, it's not sometimes it's not just us. Defense is there too. You know, some teams are a lot more aggressive or whatever. So yeah, I think well, of course we can be better, and we will be better. We must be better. Not just with my post spacing, just with the spacing at all, and then knowing where to be in what situation. So Mm, can we be better? Yes. Today, are we good? I think we were actually finding open looks or whatever, even if it's a bad pass or a tough pass. But I think we had open looks. We just couldn't finish it. You know, it was sometimes it was blocked, sometimes it was just turnover or whatever. So
Nicole, I saw you give Steven Adams a hug at the beginning of the second half. It seems like you guys are pretty cool. What's your relationship with Steven like?
I think he's a great player. He's the most real player ever. He doesn't talk that much. We are fighting. It's a wrestle down there. He's a strong guy. Uh, I like the accent. You know, I like. I think he's having his own language. He's trying to think about his own language, but I think he's a great guy. You know, he if you hit him, he's like, oh, good one. If you don't, if he hits you, he feel, you know, he's a real fair play player. So I really respect that.
Nikola, when DeMarcus gets up to speed, do you think you guys could play together at all on the floor at the same time?
Mm, I think it's gonna be hard because especially how the league is going, the maybe with some team with a bigger lineup,
Yeah.
maybe, but how the teams are going and playing, I think it's gonna be hard, you know, because there's a bunch of like small ball and just one big man on the floor. So I don't know, but I think maybe, but hard because just it's how the basketball is going right now.
We'll go to the Zoom. Alexander Žigić, go ahead.
Thank you. Nikola je četvrti triple-double za redom, prvi put u istoriji Nuggetsa da je nekom to u timu pošlo za rukom, 26 poena, 11 skokova, 12 asistencija, ali evo, čini mi se ti se malo već naviknuo to, ali da li bi u takvicama kao večeras bilo dobro da su tu Jamal ili Michael Porter Jr. malo da uskoče ponekad i pomognu?
Pa da, mislim, iskreno da kažem nekako, mislim da je tim se naviku da ih nema sad trenutno, pošto već Jamal nije tu odavno, a i Michael već je par meseci, da ne kažem, tu, tako da nekako mislim da ne možemo, ne samo više ni da razmišljamo o njima dok se ne vrati, jer nezahvalno je na neki način. A što se tiče utakmice, mislim da bolji su bili, pobedili su nas zato što su bili bolji, jednostavno napadali su u reket, napadali su obruč, pogodili su neke trojke, neke šutove bitne, pogotovo u prvoj četvrtini, i onda su pogodili bitnu trojku u zadnjoj četvrtini, što je kao moglo da bude, mogli smo da priđemo malo bliže, ali pogodili su trojku. Eto, teška utakmica za nas, pobedila sam sva 3 puta, tako da je to protivnik koji nam naleži na neki način.
One last one. Leonardo Torres, go ahead.
Hi, Nikola. It's Leonardo Torres from Peru. Hope you're well. Nikola, what do you think the team desperately needs to improve right now?
I don't know. I think like with some nights we are good. Some nights we are maybe just to be a little bit more consistent. I think the consistency is kind of the biggest factor in our team right now, because as a team we are sometimes, you can see like sometimes we are playing really good in the first half and then lose in the second half. Sometimes we play really good in the first half, and otherwise, sometimes the bench is playing good. Sometimes the starting are playing good. So I think if we can find like a golden middle and just be as consistent in some areas, that's gonna help us a lot.
All right, thank you, Nikola.
Great answer. Great answer.
Golden middle.
Pleasure like always.